Hey guys, welcome to Kaiju Cards. Paul Braken, ads watching. Today we've got 2021 BBM Dancing Heroine Professional Baseball Cheerleader cards.
These are cool.
They're
I
cool.
straight up think this is like very Japanese, right?
It is. I mean, basically, cheerleaders work hard. They put in a lot of effort. They work the crowd, and here they actually get featured. It gives them, a bit of extra fan interaction by being able to be on these cards and be collected and stuff. There's some interesting things here. So obviously, there's autographs, as you would expect of these girls. There's parallels. There's checky cards, checkies, which are actually like Polaroids that they've signed and drawn all over. They usually put some pretty funny stuff on there, pretty cute stuff. But look, I'll give you a bit of a look at the base design.
I think it's a fantastic idea. Like these guys work really hard. If you've ever been to a baseball game, they put in a lot of work. So it's nice they've got a set commemorating their efforts.
There is, and they've really sort of made, instead of the cheerleaders just being on the ground, they sort of try to make them a feature, make them something that fans will also be fans of certain cheerleaders and be really into their career and stuff. So, look, anything to raise fan interest in the game, and for them to be able to, from what I understand, they're quite active on socials as well. They're expected to be as part of their role. They do meet and greets with the crowd. It's a bit more full on to be a cheerleader in Japan for the baseball. But yeah, the most of them will put in a lot of time to this role as a cheerleader.
They're kind of similar design to the women's wrestling too. Like if you've ever collected, we've got a couple of boxes to check out too. If you haven't seen our other videos.
Yeah, the BBM wrestling cards are pretty popular. Looks like we got a hit here. Here we go.
Ooh, that's nice.
That's an autograph of Mina. She's for M Splash, which is the Chibolote Marines cheerleader squad. And as you can see, she hasn't just signed it, she's done a full heart. 317. I'm not sure what that means, but numbered 51 of 90 on the back there. So, positively numbered. I'm gonna have to look up what 317 means.
I'm not sure.
Unless that's 37, like the date that she signed it. I don't know.
I don't know.
But that's it. We probably expect at least one other autograph
I like
to come out
the
of here.
embossing on the card too, for the authentic. I don't know if that came through on the camera, but there's that embossing.
Yeah, the BBM there.
Really nice.
It really sort of gives it that whole COA kind of typical authenticity feel to it.
Riptail's got that.
Yep.
Love her.
Okay, this is going to be hard to pick up on the camera, maybe, but this is a parallel.
Yeah, I can sort of see
Yeah, that star sort of fleck on there. So they're unnumbered, but yeah, that's just sort of a parallel card. So there'll be a few of these in the box. Sometimes you need to get the right lighting to pick them up, which is common with a fair few of the parallels, the unnumbered parallels for BBM.
They're subtle.
Yeah, and this is a little bit old now. This is a 5-year-old box at the time of us filming this. Maybe more by the time you're watching it, but it's a cool product. They usually do. I think they can sometimes do 2 series of this a year, with different designs. So they're very, very, very popular.
Yeah, I've been into card stores in Japan with you where they've actually sold out. So.
Absolutely. And yeah, obviously the packs are designed as hanger packs, and you do find them hanging up in stores and stuff.
I got to ask the question. I noticed that the Honey Hawk mascot card came out. Do they have autographs of these mascots?
I don't know, but hey, let's find it together and hope that we pull one, because I'd be down with that. I'd be down with that.
I'd be like super keen to have a signed mascot card. Like, I don't know why. There's just something about them.
Well, naturally, we'd want, if we were going to get one, it'd have to be the mascot for Venus, which is the Yomiuri Giants cheerleading team. Second to that, I'd be okay with, speaking of there's the Venus, I'd be okay with the Angels, which is the Rakuten Eagles team.
Big fan of mascots, because we've got our own mascots for our own channel. Like,
we do.
That is
Riptar and Ripted over there.
Yeah.
But Japan love their mascots. There's mascots for shopping centers. There's mascots for everything. And look, I'm for it. Why not?
I love mascots.
They love plushies. It creates plushies. It creates unique merchandise. Every area has their own mascots, and even their own Pokemon. If you didn't know that, every district in Japan has its own Pokemon. There's an Angels card.
Getting down to the business end of the box.
Yeah, plugging away through here. So when it comes to the cheerleaders, there's not a heck of a lot more to talk about. We can't really talk about their stellar careers because, you don't know them all personally, but especially from the West, where we don't get to go to games well enough to get to know the cheerleaders.
Yeah, also very hard to stream games too for any Japanese baseball fans that live abroad.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes the teams have their own subscription channel you can pay for to get all their games, but just having like the league, the Japan Baseball League over here would be great. But sadly, here's the next autograph.
Oh, wow.
Excellent. And that is
excellent hit.
A Venus one. I'm guessing it's Ako? I can't actually see the name of it because it's done in Japanese. I should know that, but it looks like Aiko? Sorry, Aiko, if that is your name. 31 of 90 for that one. You can see the embossing on there really well in that, but happy with that. Always happy with any sort of Giants or Giants cheerleader hit.
That's great.
So that is definitely going to be Riptar's hit of the box, but we've still got, half the box to go, so maybe we'll get a little bonus in there. Who knows? Maybe it'll be a mascot.
Be the hit. I'd love to see a mascot. If someone's pulled one, pop a comment on and show us the photo.
Yeah, if anyone's actually pulled a Venus hit and maybe want to trade it for an M-Splash hit us up, man. That's one of the good things about the hobby and collecting and stuff is that, look, there aren't a lot of Japanese baseball collectors out in the West or even outside of Japan. If there are, let us know. We're always up to deal, to trade, to sort of go through our collection and see what we might have that you want. Anything Giants, anything Venus, like to hear from you.
Or if you've got a signed mascot.
Yeah. So let's say anything Rockets and Eagles, or I'd be interested in that too, or Angels. Because, I mean, yeah, I've got family in Miyagi, which is where the Rakuten Eagles are based. So even though I am a Giants fan at heart, I do have a soft spot for the old Rakuten Eagles. There's another parallel, just caught that. One of those star ones. Sana. So that's Passion. Yakuza Yakult Swallows. Tokyo Yakult Swallows. Mascots.
Getting down to the business end now.
Yeah, but I mean, at least getting this many base cards over, you probably have a good chance to put together a set, or at least close to a set, or even if it's just of your team. And then you trade with your friends. Here's our last pack, and no last pack magic for this one.
Still a great box.
It's a great box. I'm happy to get a Venus hit out of it. So there you go, guys. That is Dancing Heroine 2021 BBM cheerleader cards. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.
See ya.